Hey everyone, Shadow Rockets here, and I am sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I actually had kind of a writer's block, I guess I should say, is kind of the best way to put it, or a YouTuber's block. Anyway, I really like seeing how the channel is growing. I noticed a lot of you kind of liked that really random video that I did last week, and some of you just were kind of confused by it. I'm sorry about that. I was just saw someone requested it, and so I was like, you know what, I should do that. So I did it. I don't know if you could tell, but my voice sounds a little different, and that is because I feel like I'm coming down with something. I hope I'm not. I really do, but that might be a thing that's coming up here. So be ready. Be ready for Sick Shadow. Yeah, I feel a cough coming on already. That kind of sucks. Alright, but anyway, let's get right into this video, and that is going to be essentially, it's going to be on how we view maybe the collective thought, how it affects our purchasing or our ideals on what we purchase. And I that's kind of general, I know, but it kind of makes sense once I start talking about it. So, like I said, I'm going to get right into it here. And what I want to start off with is collective thought. What is collective thought? Collective thought is essentially us as a whole, like the summary of society's thoughts, we should say. Yeah, the summary is pretty good, or the average, maybe the average thought. So if maybe 80% of society feels this way about some subject, the rest of us just kind of follow suit, or the rest of the 20% just kind of follow suit, or we just don't even notice that 20%. You know, it's just like they fall kind of back into the back of the pack, into the rear, and they just aren't noticed. They aren't seen, they aren't heard of. So the collective thought is considered to be that 80%, and the 20%, like I said, is just forgotten. Now, what does this have to do with what we buy? It has a lot to do with what we buy, actually. I don't want to shout out any company names or anything, but I know for a fact that there are companies out there that, while their product is good, doesn't necessarily make it better than other products, and it costs more. So, oh no, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to just start a flame war here, but I know that there is a very prominent technology company out there right now whose products cost substantially more for the same performance. And sure, people try to justify it with other statements like, oh, it's capable of doing this better, when in reality it's really not. It's software is software, and if you're going to do anything serious with a certain piece of technology, preferably computers, or specifically computers, if you're going to do something with a computer for a job, or just if you're getting paid, chances are you're going to use some sort of professional software, and that professional software is not going to care what system you're running per se. It's going to just care about the performance of your computer. So keep that in mind. A commonly used thing, I guess, story, metaphor, there we go. Sorry, I'm just not in my right mind today. Commonly used metaphor is kind of like, I guess it's not really a metaphor, it's just an example. Paper clips. I read about this all the time. It's like, you know, if you go to the store and you look at paper clips, every paper clip is about the same price, give or take. Let's just say it's 7 cents per clip. That's kind of crazy, but let's just say it's 7 cents per clip. Now, if one company A, sells it for 7 cents per clip, you know, and that's been the accepted value for a long time, everyone sells it at 7 cents per clip. Let's say company B decides, I want to go against the grain. I don't think that we need to sell it for 7 cents per clip. I think we can sell it for 5 and keep the same product line and everything. Nothing changes. Well, people are going to see that decrease in value, and sure, some will think, oh, it's a sale. But if you go past a certain point, customers will think that that is worthless, or it is not as good of a product as something that costs more. Contrariwise, if you increase the price to maybe, let's say, 9 cents per clip, Sure, up to that point, I mean, that's not very much, but people will probably think, oh, yeah, it's just better quality, let me buy that one instead. But past a certain line, wherever that line may be it 12% or 12 cent per clip or 13 cent per clip, whatever, people will think, oh, that's just obnoxious, that's overpriced. So you really got to find that line where you say, is it worth it for probably the same product? You mean, a lot of products out there are pretty identical. So, I don't know, just be wary of what you're purchasing. Be wary of the collective thought of people saying, oh, yes, this product is better than the other because this. Actually do your own research, go into it, and just learn. It's not that hard to look up details about our technology or our products nowadays. And the companies will probably provide you with more than enough information to get you what you need because they want to sell their product too. Anyway, friends, if you like this commentary, if you like the gameplay, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Shadow Rockets out.